Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be going over 5 things that you should do to your car before you go to the track. Now this is the ST edition. Now this can apply to your cars, all sorts of cars, but I am directing it strictly towards the Focus. You guys love the Focus. We got the Golf over there. I'll make a video on the Golf. But before we get any farther into the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps me out. And I'm almost at 600 subs, and it's only been a year. So thank you guys. Big shout out to you. You guys are always commenting down below. I love hearing what you guys got to say. But anyways, we're gonna get right into the video. So, the first 3 mods are going to be right here in this area. So, tires. I learned that tires are the most important thing on the track. One of 2 important things: tires and brakes. Now, before I was running Kumho all seasons, and we were at Buttonwillow, and it was like 109 outside. Those things were sliding everywhere, and they were terrible. So saved up some money, and I got Falken Azina RT 615K Pluses. This is their newer compound, and it is just so grippy, and you can just tell how sticky that could be. And I've been driving on it for a day, and I love the tires. And these are 245 by 40 by 18s, and this is stock fitment. I took the spacers off. I just didn't like how it was rubbing. It would hit on this little lip in here. If you guys have a ST, you'll know that you got to be careful about your fitment, because that thing right there will rip your fender off. But yeah, those are the tires I'm running. Now let's dive into some brakes. So for the brakes, we're running R1 Concepts rotors, and I can't quite remember what pad we're using, but we're using a new company, and it's their trackpad only. So I can't wait to use it. I've already felt it. I had a brake, like an emergency brake, because someone slammed on their brakes in front of me, but this thing stopped on a dime, like way faster than the stock ones, and I was very surprised. So I can't even imagine how it's gonna feel on the track. And same in the rear. Little shiny boys. I didn't video this because it was a pain in the butt to put these on. So the problem I had last night was, since I had spacers on the car, they all have individual nuts and then your normal lug nuts. So those nuts that hold on the spacer actually seized up on there, and I stripped out the threads on them, and I was panicking. So what I did is, it was a 18 millimeter for the stock, no, 19 millimeter for the stock bolt. So after it stripped out, I tapped a 12.18 on there and zapped it off, and that did the trick. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So tires, brakes, and your brake pads. Those are like the most important things you could ever have on the track. I learned that power isn't it. Power isn't all what you want. Obviously power is nice. This car is full bolt-ons, stage 3. It's got some power, but by no means is it the fastest car out there. It's just got the right mods for what I want to do with the car. I do plan on going big turbo, so subscribe, like I said, so you can see content like that. And if you haven't seen the GTI over there, we did the IS38. It's full bolt-ons. Thing's a ripper. Next, we're going to move into suspension. So suspension could be cheap, it could be expensive, but what's best for you? In my case, I did H&R lowering springs. It was $200. I got them, or $285 on sale. I didn't want to spend like $1,100 on some BC coilovers. And honestly, this thing rides like stock, but it handles so much better. I don't know if you guys or how many of you guys own an ST, but the ST has so much body roll stock that it's just crazy. So going to a lowering spring H&R was the best move for me, especially on a budget, because I didn't have the money right away, but now I have enough and I could buy coilovers if I want. But we're gonna run these for a little while longer. I just got to take it out on its first track day last month, so I wanna drive this setup for a while before I upgrade it and go through different stages with the car. So that was the 4 things. Now the 5th, cooling. The Focus ST, it doesn't generally run super hot, but when you are on the track like any other car, your temps are going to raise, especially on the oil temperature in this car. So oil cooler is a must do. I don't have that quite yet. When we go to the track, it's not too hot. We usually have coastal tracks, so like Laguna Seca, it's going to be 60 degrees there, so I'm not really worried about that. But if you are autocrossing, racing super hot laps, definitely recommend an oil cooler. But what I was gonna point out is that the stock intercooler, I don't have the stock intercooler. This is a CPE and I just painted it black. But intercooler is another big one. When you're boosting full throttle all the time, your car is just ringing out. So you need to make sure that you're getting the coolest air possible through your motor. And that is number 5. And I'll add a little bonus one in here. Catch can. If you're running a stage 2, stage 3 car, full bolt-ons, you're gonna want something to catch all that oil from going back on top of your valves and causing you problems in the future. I have a video on that, I'll link above. But oh, and also if you guys want to see like what I've done with the car, I did an overview of this car. Obviously there's some stuff that has been changed, but generally the motor has stayed the same. But big turbo soon enough. Comment what turbo I should get for the car. I'm leaning towards the Garrett turbos or the BorgWarner one. I want like a good solid 400 horsepower. I know I'll have to do aux fuel and stuff like that, but I just want to be on the safer side before I build the motor and stuff, or blow the motor. I don't want to do that. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please comment, like, and subscribe. We just hit almost 600 subscribers. We're at 589. Yeah, 589, and it's been one heck of a journey. I've only been on YouTube for a year, and you guys have shown so much support, and I thank each and every one of you for watching my videos. If you're new here, awesome. We make some killer videos. We just got a new camera, so still getting used to it and seeing all the features it could do. Sorry for the shakiness, but I got a gimbal and we're going to be filming on that tomorrow. Anyway, stay tuned for tomorrow's video, Laguna Seca track day. You're going to want to watch that, but see you guys later.